Auburn and Georgia getting ready to tee it up. Here to tell you about it, the legendary voice of the Bulldogs, Larry Munson.
And thank you, Scott. Get the picture now. It's a little different. The helmets are still red, but the jersey is black. Cox going to take it. Back to throw. Looking. Fires a bullet. We intercept it out on the 33-yard line and take it out of bounds. Keelan Johnson right for the tight end, Bennett. Keelan Johnson just intercepted one. Stafford coming back to pass. Looks. And now he's going. There's his man wide open. Touchdown, Massacre. Long bomb. Stafford really hauled off and threw that thing.
58-yarder.
He was about 8 yards out in front. He quickly hands it off, and Marino trying to come out. Marino got outside 5, 10, 15, 16 yards, down around the 34. Stafford back to pass, looking, and going to run out to the left corner to the side, and fired it is complete on the sideline on the 20. To Harris, it should be for a first down. Stafford takes it and drops back, and he's going to throw, try to lead a fade, and I think he got it in there. Yeah, touchdown by 6 inches. Sean Bailey went down in the left corner and leaped and had 2 men covering him and barely got his feet in there. A tight throw in a tight pocket.
Well, Bailey pulls a Mikey Henderson. He just jumped over the defender and took it away from him.
Auburn in a 7-4 setup, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. And Georgia leads the Tigers 17-3 with 10:54 to go on the half. Shotgun Stafford, snap is good, looks, and decides to air it all out down the right sideline, and it is complete around the 30 and out of bounds. Sean Bailey caught another ball. This went right over his left shoulder, and he and the defensive back went out of bounds in the 26. Stafford underneath. Toss sweep, flip that thing out, and Marino got out there. 15-10, 5, touchdown Marino.
Well, he made a guy miss inside the 10. He was headed towards the corner, towards the pylon, and that was the angle the Auburn defender was taking. He stopped on a dime and changed direction back towards the hash and scored. He makes more people miss. Oh, my goodness.
The New Jersey kid got us a touchdown. We've got a little piece of the lead back. Cox takes it. We're coming on him, and he got his throw off. And we intercepted the ball out deep around the 50. Getting away is Keelan Johnson. He took it down to about the 36. And Stafford's going to hand it to Marino. And Marino went off right guard and scored. There was a little hole at right guard, and Marino ran close to the ground and kind of staggered in there in the end zone. Didn't never go down. He shot in there as the clock ended the quarter. And that made a sign, so we run the toss sweep and shoot. Thomas Brown, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. They're going to get him where? Around the 1-yard line from behind 2 men. Thomas Brown, regardless of the operations or what have you, just burst right up the middle on that thing. He leaped a guy and off it came. Sutherland had one crucial block early in the run. They got him around a 1.5-yard line, I believe.
Well, it looked like Auburn had 8 guys in the box that time, too, man. They just ran right through the Tiger defense, and Thomas Brown made Etheridge miss down deep. Got it all the way inside the 5.
Man in motion, and a quick handoff, and we buck up in the middle. Touchdown. Sutherland, the fullback, went straight in there and got 1.5 yards. He needed a yard. We had a small gap at the center that we opened, and Sutherland got the touchdown. Now it's 37-20. Snap. Cox retreating, looking, fires a bullet over the line, hit a guy in the hands, and 2 dogs caught the ball, ran into each other. One of them slow to come up. Brian Evans caught the ball. Brian Evans caught it. Keelan Johnson and he ran together.
Well, Keelan nearly pulled off the trifecta. He almost got his 3rd interception like Trey Battle did last year. 3 picks for Battle last season in Georgia's win over Auburn. That's the 3rd interception tonight for Georgia.
And now they'll let those clocks go and those seconds tick away, and they will, and this ball game is ended. Dogs bench empties out, so does Auburn. But the Dogs have won a ball game 45-20, and it wasn't that easy because a couple times we had to pull ourselves up after a rash of mistakes. But Georgia had some big play people tonight, and that had a lot to do with it. And Stafford had some long-range artillery too. Dogs will win it 45-20.
Taken by Miller on the 8, breaks the tackle. Miller straight up the field, 25-30, one man to beat. Miller, 10, 5, touchdown.
With the fans and the team all donned in black, Georgia opened the game with an explosive style on both sides of the ball.
It's going to be a return, a yard deep out of the end zone. Davis catches it in the near corner to the 10, across the far side of the field to the 15. He's got some space across to 25 to 30, the 35 to 40. They catch him at the 45 on the far sideline. Dogs will run it with McKenzie. He's got space on the far side. He's inside the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. One play. Isaiah McKenzie broke out to the wide side, stayed inside the numbers, zipped all the way down the field, virtually untouched. A 55-yard run and a touchdown for Isaiah McKenzie. And Georgia is on the board 23 seconds into the ball game. Play fake, and Jennings with time will throw it deep, far sideline, downfield, and there's a battle and an interception, a tip pass, and it's picked off by DeAndre Baker. One up for McKenzie, catches it at the 18, breaks 2 tackles to the 25. McKenzie across the field to the 30, to the 35, 40. McKenzie on his horse again, 40, 35, 30. He's got a convoy. He's got to go. McKenzie, touchdown. Play fake, throws it into the end zone, caught by Nauta under the goal post for a touchdown.
Boy, too easy there. It was a play action that really broke that loose. Nauta just a little post, inside post from his slot position. The play action drew up at second level of the Cajun defense, and easy for the Dogs.
Snap to Eason. Back on the 42, he's got time, he's looking, now he throws it over the middle, and it's caught at the 45. Chubb's off to the races, Chubb 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Nick Chubb, all the way down the near hash for the score.
You think he's back and healthy, Scott? He caught that one and a couple of guys, and
he pulled away, didn't he?
Pretty close range to him, and he was off to the races.
Dogs will go into the victory formation, and that'll be the last play of this ball game, knocking off the Ragin' Cajuns by a final of 35-21. On the left side, Daniels going to take it from the far hash, roll to the right, throw on the run, and on the turf, going down, touchdown Pickens. His knees were already on the turf. He fell forward, cradled the football, and picks up 6 points.
Welcome back, George Pickens. Just a force in this football game. Again, an out route from his Z position. Good job pushing back up towards the end line and then bringing that thing back down. We moved.
Cook shifts around the quarterback, Daniels. On the far hash, looks into the end zone, throws it there. There's a man, caught, touchdown, Jermaine Burton, the freshman. He was a couple of yards behind his man and caught the ball just to the left of the goalpost for the touchdown. He beat Sean Preston.
But the deep safety for Mississippi State went with another receiver that was out in that route, completely voided the middle of the field, and Burton found it.
Back in the shotgun, McIntosh is in the backfield. He picks up a rushing defender from the right side. Long throw. Burton beats his man one-on-one. Catches inside the 5. Touchdown. Jermaine Burton again. Long throw from J.T. Daniels for the score.
We haven't seen it all year long, but we're getting it in bunches tonight. Accuracy on the deep ball. We've seen it a number of times, and Burton having one heck of an afternoon.
48 yards on the touchdown throw from Daniels to Burton. The Dogs surge ahead 23-17. Here's the point after try by Pod. It is up and Daniels takes the snap, drops back on the 48, heaves the ball long towards the end zone. Kieris Jackson, this time he caught it. Yeah! Touchdown, Georgia. How did he get so open behind the defense? Daniels saw him. Kieris kind of backpedaled into the end zone and cradled the ball about waist high, fell to the turf in front of the goalpost. He got the 6 that time.
Mississippi State brought the house. It was a little out and up by Kieris, and you're right, easily separated. Great job.
With a very challenging but impressive as well. Impressive from the quarterback position, certainly, and a lot of our receivers tonight. 31-24 as Georgia wins the game right now. As the snap to Daniels, fakes the toss to the right, going to stand in the pocket and throw a deep ball. He's got Pickens breaking open, and a diving effort. Did he catch it? Oh my gosh, he caught it. He left his feet, dove towards the end zone, and caught it flying in the air at the 25.
J.T. Daniels let it rip. I didn't think there was any way Pickens was going to get to that thing, but stretched that huge frame out and somehow able to hold on to it.
51 yards. We give it to Zeus. He spins out to the left, knocked off his feet, but puts his hand on the turf and stays upright and keeps driving for more yards before he's finally tackled out of bounds on the near sideline at where? Short of the 10-yard line. Wow, back-to-back terrific plays for Georgia. 2 receivers right, 3 to the left for Daniels. Stands in the pocket, throws it hard to the end zone, reaching up high. Pickens crashes down over the goal line for the touchdown. His defender fell down about a yard deep in the end zone. That left George. All he had to do was make the catch and cross the goal line, and he did that falling down into it. It was a 16-yard touchdown catch by George Pickens. That's his 6th touchdown reception of the season. And for Daniels, it is his 10th touchdown throw as the Dogs have tied it up. That Pickens touchdown time here. Daniels under center. They toss it to Zeus. He bobbles it a little bit, finds the handle, and finds the end zone. Sideline inside the pylon, touchdown.
Boy, way to take advantage of the turnover. Dogs immediately into the end zone and fight their way back into this football game.
To make it 21-16. As that touchdown is brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia, proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. Brings one of them in motion. Will throw to the near side, caught by Pickens on the near sideline around the 35. 2nd down and 6. Offense ready to go. Daniels in the pocket, steps up, throws it over the middle, and it's caught on a little bit of a crossing route by the Dogs and tackled shy of midfield again. 50 seconds, 49 seconds, 1st and 10 Georgia. Daniels steps up in the pocket, looks, throws it over the middle, caught at the 45-yard line on 35 seconds. They reset the sticks. We're at the 40 of Cincinnati. Daniels to throw it near sideline, tight end, undercut. They keep him in bounds. Clock still running. Fitzpatrick caught it around the 35-yard line. 23, 22 seconds, 21. They spot it on the 36. It's 2nd and 6 Georgia. Dogs trying to move into field goal position, and now Cincinnati with a player down, is that right? Daniels in the shotgun, takes the snap, quick throw to the near sideline, through the hands of the intended target. On in 6, 12 seconds to go from the 36. Daniels, quick throw, he's got Burton breaking open, incomplete at the 9. 53.5-yard try, near hash, kicking right, snap, hold, kick is away, it's reaching, and it is good, good, good. Hot Pod does it. All right, Hot Pod, he got it, he got it. And the Dogs have a 22-21 lead with 2 seconds remaining. 53-yarder. Flags are all over the field because the bench erupted. Everybody went on the field. We've got state patrolmen on the field. We've got managers and trainers and every player from the bench. Wow.
And you're right, everybody erupted there. We've seen this situation before where we're late in football games and anything can still happen, but the Dogs find a way to fight and claw and somehow inch their way back into the lead.
Pod has tied the Peach Bowl record with the longest field goal. We're getting good at that. We own the Rose Bowl record with Hot Rod. Now Hot Pod ties the record here at the Peach Bowl. Belt. All right, Ritter's in the end zone. On the 2, Ritter drops back, pressure, and a sack and a safety. How's that for an ending? Happy New Year, Bulldogs. Azeez Ojulari adds 2 more to the count. And your final, Georgia winner, 24-21.
And now the Dogs erupt and rightfully just mobbing Azeez Ojulari in the back of the end zone.